The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. How is everybody doing this morning? We're up and at it on a Monday morning, early, ready to get you some pre-market stuff, some crypto news, some stuff that's going on. Man, we got a great day, great morning this morning. It's going to be a good one on this Monday. I can feel it. Dr. Rob, good morning. Good morning, Dr. Rob. How are you, brother? How are you doing this morning? It's Monday. I hope everybody had a great Easter. I hope everybody spent some time with some family or some time with some loved ones that you guys care about. It's what the holidays are all about. But now that that's over, it's time to get back in these markets, guys. It's time to get back in these markets, time to make some money, time to look at what we got coming up, time to look at this crypto market, time to look at some of this crypto news, time to look at some of this stock market news, see what the heck we got going on and what we got coming up this week. Pre-markets look good for being off on a Friday. One thing about it is when the markets start to open up after a long weekend, you gotta be careful because a lot of this data that we get in the morning is false data because there was no trading on Friday. So got to kick back and just wait for the markets to open. But the Dow's in green. The S&P looks like it's going to open up in green. Looks like the NASDAQ, though, is going to open up in red a little bit. But not bad, But right here, guys, this is what we got to look at this week right here. Ken, good morning. Happy bang. Happy holidays, brother. Happy holidays, Ken. I hope you're good. I hope you had a great holiday weekend, Ken. I hope everything's working out for you. I hope you got to spend some time with some loved ones. But, here's what we got, guys. We got earnings season coming up and key inflation data coming up, guys. So, the markets might be a little volatile for a little while, but this key inflation data is coming. I think we're in for a 25 basis point rate increase. Everything is lining up that way. Economy looks strong, which will give a little bit more runway for some rate increases. But we got some earnings coming out this week too. A lot of earnings. It's earnings season. So we got to be careful about earnings season, guys, because when companies, and I think the banks are first, or techs first. I gotta remember. But the big ones are first. They come out with their earnings, let you know kind of what we did in quarter one, and that's gonna drive a lot of this market right here, along with this inflation data that's coming out. Jobs report wasn't too bad. So Waddy, Waddy's up this morning. Good morning, Waddy. Damn, Waddy is up this morning. Good morning. But yeah, we got we have some a lot of earnings coming out this week, and then and then some inflation data. So got to be careful in the market though. But there's a lot of good stuff that's coming around too. We look at the crypto fear and greed index. We're still sitting in green. We're still sitting in greed. I mean, but we know that that's a lagging indicator, about 24 to 48 hours behind. It's not really up to date, but we should be in green. We should be in green because Bitcoin's doing really well. Good morning there, Waddy. Good morning, brother. XXI. Good morning, man. Good morning. I hope you had a good Easter, XXI. I hope you had a good Easter, Waddy. I hope you guys spent some time with family. Did your thing, man. Had a great time. Holidays, man, they're just time for family, man. A lot of news. A lot of news dropped. Yeah, we did have a lot of news that dropped. A lot of stuff going on. We're gonna try to get into as much as we can this morning. Everybody just say what's up to each other. Elmo, good morning, man. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great time, great Easter. Brought on the dips, bring on the dips. Yeah. A lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff. This dollar is about to be deflated. Definitely did, brother. Good. Glad to hear it. So what we got with this crypto market, guys? We're in this crypto market right now. We're looking at a $1,185 billion global market cap. Big market cap. It's up since the last time we talked, about another, I don't know, 10 to 15 billion dollars. So the market cap is up, and it's doing really well. The crypto market is doing really well. What dip you buying? XXI is always buying a dip. There's a dip coming. But he may not be completely wrong, guys. But it may go the other way on us. Bitcoin sitting at 28,354, way up from the last time we talked. When the last time we talked, we were looking at the 27s, teetering on that 28. It looks like it broke right into that 28 right now. And it's trading. If you look at this chart right here, it's trading straight sideways. And you couldn't get more sideways trading than that. Over this weekend and this long weekend, it's traded straight sideways. Oh, Dr. Robinson Bone, it's about that time. It's about time, man. It's about time. Ethereum's up though, guys. Ethereum's performing really well right now. A lot of this, I think, the more and more I look into this, the more and more I think this is built around that Shanghai upgrade. They're getting ready to upgrade their systems to that Shanghai upgrade. I think that's driving a lot of the Ethereum price right now. My Ultra Journey, good morning. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. My Ultra, still waiting. Bone, still waiting on Bone. Ken, you still waiting on Bone? I don't know. Bone's one of them tricky ones because it can take off on you really fast. Really fast. Just depends on where Shibarium's at and how much confidence people have in Shibarium right now. I got into Saino, and in one other position, Ken. And been looking to get into Saino for Yeah, it's on my list. XXI. So it was on my list. You've had me looking at it. The more and more I look at it, um, and it's on my list. If there's a dip, I'll probably get in. If there's a dip in the market in general, I'll probably get in. Um, DCA can always DCA. You always DCA. Can you never just go all in? Selling at 100 or higher. Currently price don't matter. Yeah, I mean, I think Bone's gonna do really well in this market. I think it's gonna take off. Um, there's a lot going on around Bone that's gonna make it valuable. I think Bone's a sleeping giant right now. I'm waiting to DCA Bone Bone to Bone 2, but gambling. You know, I told you guys I opened up a position. And you guys know I've been in Bone since it was like 30 something cents, right? But I tell you guys when I open up new positions, and you guys know I opened up a short position at 106, a dollar six. I do have a short position in Bone at $1.06, and that's the bag that I'm currently looking to DCA into if it drops below that. Every time it drops below like $1.06 for a little while, I'll put some more money in it. I'm with you. Ken. Bone, Bone, and Bone and Matic. I have a XXI. You know, I've been investing in Matic for a while. I think I have. Man, it's so long. I got to go back and think about how many bags of Matic I got. I think I have 2 or 3 bags of Matic. One at 50 cents, one at 75 cents, and I think one right around 99 cents to $1. I almost hold. I already hold Bone. Oh, okay, Ken, you already hold Bone. Cool, Ken. Yeah. You gotta have Bone, man. My opinion is you gotta have Bone in your wallet at some point. XXI, same here. Same here, Ken. But XXI says same here, Ken. I haven't bought yet. Like I said, I opened up that one position at 106 just because that's my short term bag. And I'll dump. That's the first one. That'll be the first one to go. B&B sitting nice at 313 right now. It's up, but I think when we talk about Ethereum, remember that Shanghai upgrade's coming, but remember there's a lot of Ethereum that's getting ready to be unstaked as well. So that's got a little cloud over Ethereum. There's a lot of the Ethereum that was staked is about to get unstaked. So let's see what happens with Ethereum and what the stakers do with that. And how that rolls out. But that Shanghai upgrade's coming. And that's why you see Ethereum performing so well right now. But BNB sitting nice at this 313 mark right here, guys. This thing has just been trading sideways between 310 and 320 forever. We'll see what happens with CZ. Speaking of CZ, guys, there is some news in regards to BNB and CZ and Voyager. There's going to be, I think this week or next week, I have to do some more research on it and figure out the exact date, is a big day for Binance and Voyager because there's a out in the contract between Binance and Voyager where Binance can back out here, I think in a week or two, and we'll see what happens because CZ flirted with the idea of backing out. So Voyager put in a emergency request for the judge to hear the case at a higher court to see if they couldn't push the sale through. But keep your eyes on that because there's a out for CZ in that contract coming up. And then I think when ETH happens, it will drop. Yeah, I'm 50-50 on that, Ken. Like, I think there's a lot of stuff going on with ETH. You have that Shanghai upgrade, but then that staking issue, man. Like, that staking issue. Whenever people drop a lot of staking stuff going on, and stuff, a lot of stake tokens start to come out. It always gets me a little nervous. Facts, man. I am facts, man. Facts, man. And thousands piece. Yeah. Agree. Yeah, that whole thing just scares the hell out of me. All of that ETH coming out of staking scares the hell out of me. Surprisingly, ETH may not drop because some of the stakes might hold. Yeah, but the thing it's just one of them things where you just never know. Yes, I think the people that stake their ETH are diehard ETH people. They're ETH maxis. Because why would you stake that much, ETH and not be an ETH maxi? But it still scares me a little bit. Yes, doctor, probably, but I'm fairly sure a few millions. Yeah, I think some of it will get dropped into the market. I think some of it will get dropped into the market. Do I think all of it will get dropped into the market? Yeah. No, I don't think that all of it will get dropped into the market. I think there will be some, but I think the people that are staking that much ETH, like you have your Bitcoin maxis and you have your ETH maxis, and I think these guys are really ETH maxis, and I don't think that they'll drop at all, but we'll see how much they do drop. Find out. And you got to remember the economy is not that great either. So, yeah, we will find out soon enough. Good morning, Lena. The economy is not that great either. So not everybody's in the same position they were when they initially staked their ETH either. So that's going to play a role in what happens. XRP sitting at that 50 cents, guys. You guys know that's that key level. It still has had some sideways trading. There's not a lot going on right there. It's just trading straight sideways. But the whole key is we got to hold that line. We got to hold that line at 50 cents in order for it to go up. I personally think that it's going to dip. I think XRP is going to come back down because they're playing around with this case again. And this ruling should have been out by now, and they keep playing around. I think that this thing's going to come back down. It's going to come back down in that 40 cent range. Crypto Mike, good morning. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great holiday. I hope your Easter was well. Morning, Lena. I hope your Easter was well too. Hope you had a great time hanging out with the kids and family. But I will say, Lena, Dr. Rob beat you here this morning. But yeah, so I think there's a dip coming in XRP just because of the case. And I don't know what the holdup is because everybody's saying that this thing is done. It's ready to go. But the interesting piece is there's a story that came out, and I'm not sure that we talked about this here, where JP Morgan and the SEC met before they filed lawsuit on XRP. And there was a person from the community who put in a FOIL request, which is a Freedom of Information request, to try to figure out what was said in that conversation, because it was about Ripple. and JP Morgan and the SEC had that meeting. And the judge did reference this in one of their rulings, but they didn't name JP Morgan by name. So it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what's in that FOIL request. They're talking about it. It'll take a couple months for them to release that. I'm pretty sure we won't get all the details, but JP Morgan, I just thought it was interesting that JP Morgan and the SEC met about Ripple before they actually filed the lawsuit. That's interesting. Ken, Mike. Yeah, so I want to see what's in that request. Dogecoin continues to drop, guys. Like this thing. Did anybody really think that this thing was going to go to 20, 30 cents? I mean, seriously, based off of Elon putting the dog on Twitter, did anybody really think that this thing was going to go higher than 10 cents? Because I damn sure didn't. I sold at 10 cents. I'll buy again. And when I say I sold at 10 cents, I sold all of my Doge at 10 cents. I'll buy again at 7 to 6 cents, and then rinse and repeat. I'll wait for Elon to do something stupid, something crazy again with the Dogecoin, and then sell again at 10 cents. So I don't, come on. Did anybody really think that thing was going to run any higher than what it was? But we're sitting good, guys. We're at $1,185 billion market cap in crypto. That is extremely good from where we started. So bubbles look good on a day. The overseas markets treated us well. Elmo Hex is up 5%, 5.9% on the day, almost 6%. So I know you're doing well there. Hex has not given me an entry point yet to get in. I have my price at Hex. I'm waiting. I think there's a pullback in Hex coming. We'll see what happens. Let's drill down to the hourly on these bubbles here. See what the American markets as we wake up. Let's see how we're going to treat crypto today. Looks like there's a little bit more red coming into the market over the hourly, but it just looks like it's barely over the market. I did say it was an artificial pump. Was an artificial pump. We do have this whole market right now is an artificial pump. Yo, Ken, quick question. What crypto projects are you looking to new ones? Oh, XXI is looking for some new projects at Kenton. Morning, Crypto Mike. Yeah, Ken, what new ones are you looking to get into? You tell us. Just looking to DCA into some more MMAI and some that that's all. I haven't opened up any. I haven't opened up any new projects, right? Grabbed the XRP last week. That's a good grab, Ken. That's a good grab. Okay, cool. But yeah, looks like the American markets are waking up a little bit. They seem to be treating crypto pretty fairly. I have my eye right here, guys, on this Trust Wallet token, just because MMAI is getting ready to come out. And this thing keeps just steadily creeping up the board slowly. And I'm looking at the utilities that this Trust Wallet token has. And I just wondering, I keep trying to figure out, why this thing just keeps creeping up the board slowly. But SafePal is doing the same thing. But I own a lot of SafePal token just because I trade a lot inside my SafePal, and I get I get a lot. I get percent off of my fees based on the tokens that I own. But Trust Wallet, that token just seems to be creeping up there a little bit. And I don't, I'm trying to compare it to MMAI's token as far as value. There's really not a lot of comparison as far as value, but it just gives me a lot of it gives me a lot of hope. Trust Wallet and SafePal really give me a lot of hope about where the Pure Wallet can go, because these tokens, they just seem to be gaining in value slowly over time. And they don't really have a lot of utilities. Like, literally, if I didn't get a discount for my trading in SafePal, for owning SafePal token, I wouldn't own it. So there's a lot of value there, something to keep your eye on. If you want to kind of get a gauge on how you think the Pure Wallet will perform, kind of watch them two tokens and see what they do. But they just kind of been creeping up the board little by little. I've been looking around. I've been looking around, doing my homework. A few new projects on products that have been. What are you looking at? You can't just say a few new ones. You got to name the project. XXI, name the projects. What's the current price of trust token? Let's see. Right here. It's right here. Current price. What is the price? 24-hour value. $1.20. No. Yeah, $1.25. $1.23. Sitting at about $1.23. If you guys remember going back, like, this thing was like next to nothing. I forget what the actual price was before the whole market collapsed, but this thing was like nothing. It was maybe 75 cents, maybe somewhere up in there, but it's sitting at $1.23. Isn't Austin starting to promote something new? Yeah, Ken, we got some news on that. I think we're going. But remember, promotions are promotions, Ken. I think we all got a little something coming up as far as promotions go. But remember, promotions are promotions, right? Not promote, Ken. Paid. Yeah, paid sponsorship is probably better. So, we're got some stuff coming out as well. But remember, paid promotions are paid promotions. And remember, pre-sales are pre-sales, right? Excuse me, doctor. Yes. But and you got to treat them appropriately. Okay. Cool. Yep. That's the project right there. And I'll be doing some work with Metropolitan as well. But I think it's going to be a good pre-sale. Can't wait to see MMAI at that price. With these tokens and these wallets, they just keep gaining and gaining in value. And that's why I keep watching them kind of creep up, Lena, because, I'm trying to figure out, where does the Pure Wallet fit in there, right? You got Trust Wallet, you got SafePal. They're pretty big wallets, right? So where does it sit? Like, even if you can get half of that value, even if you can get half of that value, that's a pretty good come up. Don't buy anything we make. I just because we promote it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to say, Dr. Rob. Francis, Good morning, brother. I am so happy you made it in here today. I hope that you had a great Easter. I hope you were good. I hope you spent it with your family, man. Good morning to you. But yeah, so like keep your eye on Trust Wallet token, keep your eye on SafePal token, and that's not saying that the MMAI Pure Wallet's going to be $1.23, right? That's not what I'm saying to you. But what I'm saying to you is that if you keep your eye on the competition, I don't even want to call it competition, but what the other wallets are doing, you can kind of see the demand, right? And with Trust Wallet sitting at $1.23, if you could just grab half of that market share or a quarter of that market share, I mean, we're doing pretty well, so just that should be part of you guys doing your own research, is looking at what other projects are out there doing not the same thing but similar, and then where does your project fit within that atmosphere? Do you expect a quarter of that market share, half of that market share, an eighth of that market share? Like what would you be a realistic expectation for you? And that's personal, right? That's what you see. A lot of family, here this morning. There is a lot of family here this morning, and I am absolutely feeling the love, and I appreciate it. Twitter 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Is that MMAI, Dr. Rob? Are you guys taking today off? Is that or is that the other one? So, the market itself, is looking pretty strong, guys. So, today it's looking really strong to open up after a long weekend. You got 28,300. This thing really hasn't moved since we've been online. Bitcoin, Ethereum is sitting really, really, really strong at that 1,800 mark. Today, MMAI 11:30, 12 o'clock, 11:30. So today is MMAI, guys. Twitter Space with Dr. Rob. Hey, Francis. Yeah, but Bitcoin's sitting really strong at 28,335. Ethereum sitting really strong at 1,860, guys. This 1,800 mark has been really good for Ethereum. But keep in mind, like we were talking about earlier, that upgrade's coming. That Shanghai upgrade's coming, guys. So, and the unstaking's coming. And I think the unstaking will actually have more of a price impact on Ethereum than the Shanghai upgrade. We'll see. It's either going to have a positive or negative. Depends on how everybody deals with the market. 12 o'clock. All right, 12 o'clock today. Twitter Space with Dr. Rob, MMAI Space. We'll all be there supporting. Let's take a look here, guys. Fun fact for the day. Only 4.5% of the people in the world own cryptocurrency. So think about that. 4.5%, right? That's a small piece of the population of the world that own cryptocurrency. It's actually up. It was only 3%. So here's some big news when it comes to some of the markets. Europe must reduce its dependency on the U.S. France president says so. They're going to start pulling back on some of the dependency that they have on the United States. We have to wait and see how this is going to affect the markets. But this is not great news, guys, for the dollar, which controls about 60% of the market. Not great news, and really not good news. I think people look at it on a micro level, but on a big level, you look at it and you start to see the European nations start to pull away from the dollar. These guys are our allies, guys. They're our friends, right? Like, and they're starting to lessen their dependency on the United States. This doesn't look good for us right now. And here's something that Dr. Rob has really been hitting on. So I started to dig in a little bit, and I think people should look into this a little bit, and really start to dive a little bit deep. U.S. presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy is warns Fed now CBDCs will bring financial slavery, right? And some of the reasons that we talk about these things is because with the CBDCs and the Fed now coming out, there's a lot of control that takes place. There's a lot of control that happens over your financial, your money, your financials, things like that, that the CBDC can impose on you, right? They're going to track everything you spend, everywhere your money goes. They're going to do all that, right? In the Fed Now system as well, it's really meant for a way to give you fast payments, but also there's a lot of oversight that goes with that as well. So you're starting to see a lot of pushback from some of these politicians when it comes to CBDCs. I wouldn't go as far as financial slavery, because I think I don't think the CBDCs are great, right? I don't think that they're great. I don't think that they're good necessarily for the financial system for oversight. But here's where I struggle with this, and we can talk about this a little bit if we want. But here's where I struggle with this is the banks right now and the government have all the same control that CBDCs would give them. For the most part, CBDCs would give them a little bit more control. Let me take that back. They'd give them a little bit more control over. It'd give the governments a little bit more control over where your money goes, how you're spending it, things like that, what you're doing with it. But everybody says that they want a free market system. Well, this market hasn't had a free market system in a long time. And I'm talking worldwide. People that are saying that they're in a democratic nation, their money has been tracked for a long time. Everything that they spend their money on has been tracked for a long time. So did we already lose this fight when we gave up them rights because we were sleeping? We've been sleeping on this particular topic about who's tracking what, when they're tracking it, how they're tracking it, what does the government have access to, what don't they have access to. Literally, the government can make a call to your bank right now, and your bank will tell them everything, everywhere where you transferred money, literally. And if you don't think that they can track your DeFi wallet, you're crazy. Because if you make a deposit to a centralized exchange, right, and then you turn around and you send that to the DeFi wallet, if you don't think for a second that the government has blockchain experts that are sitting behind them that can track every transaction that you make on DeFi, going all the way back to your central exchange, you're fooling yourself. How do you think they catch these guys, these multi-million and billion-dollar guys? How do you think that they're catching Sam Bankman-Frieds? And how do you think that they have the information on CZ that they have? How do you think that all this stuff is playing out? We think that the government's stupid when it comes to blockchain, but they're really not. I live in OKC. OKC at the moment they posted in February 22nd, 2023 for the people that live here to not be forced to a CBDC. Yeah, a lot of states are coming out to come out and say that they're not going to vote past 8-0. A lot of people are coming out saying, a lot of states are saying that they're not going to a CBDC. I don't know. We got to see how that plays out, because states coming out doing this is great. But if the federal government passes the CBDC, it's going to force the states to use it. CBDCs are are hell on hell on earth. It it gives the it gives them. I don't necessarily agree with the CBDC. Can I really don't? I think that it goes too far. Because what a lot of people don't understand is the government can pull your CBDCs back too, and they expire. And like if you don't use them, like you literally can lose your money. Um, Especially when you add on car bonds. Yeah, I I don't agree with CBDCs. Do I go as far as financial slavery? I don't know. I guess it depends on what your definition of financial slavery is. The only thing that I have a hard time wrapping my head around when it comes to the argument about CBDCs is we already gave up a lot of our financial privacy, when we were sleeping, right? So now all of a sudden we're saying people are saying that they don't live in a free and democratic society because they're getting CBDCs and all this stuff. Well, when you look at it, the banks already have this control. So I just don't, you know, I wish that people were, I wish that people had this much outrage when they were passing the banking regulations that gave them the ability to be all up in your business at the beginning. You know, um, right here, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says Federal Reserve's digital dollar threatens U.S. financial freedom, um, and it very well may, um, because I have questions when it comes to the CBDCs or even the digital dollar, right? How are you going to go from a paper dollar to a US dollar with all the debt that you have, right? In the United States and in European nations as well. You have tons and tons of debt, right? So you change your currency to a new currency. Um, what are you going to do with this debt? What are you going to do? You are you going to wipe it out, or are you going to say to me that I have X amount of dollars in the bank and we're going to wipe out all the debt, so you're going to take 30 to 40% of what I have in the bank as far as paper dollars? Like, how are we going to wipe this debt off, right? So, when you look at it, financial freedom is at stake depending on how they roll this out, right? Because you can't roll out a new currency with the same debt. You can't. It doesn't work financially, and logistically it doesn't work. So, like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do with all student loan debt? What are they going to do what are they going to do with your car debt? What are they going to do with your house debt, right? Because when you start talking about banks, if you were just to say the US dollar is no more and we're going to a CBDC or digital dollar, well, you just basically wiped out all of their income, right? And how is that? How are you going to do that? What's that rollout plan look like? Um, so we have to talk a lot about because the devil's in the details, and them are the details, right? And that's the part that nobody's talking about, and that's the piece that nobody wants to touch. But everybody throws these keywords around like CBDC, digital dollar, things like that. But get down into the details about how you're going to roll this out, and then what you're going to do with the debt in order to get that done. Seiko, good morning. Because the devil's in the details, right? And we'll see what happens. But this whole thing, this whole thing is heating up. What are the What are they going to do with the estimated $6 trillion finance flooding worldwide, that is on one day. I don't know, Elmo, and that's the question. Is like, what are you going to do with all this stuff, right? I mean, what are you going to do? Like, how are you going to, you know, how are you going to make this conversion and make it feasible and make it happen, right? Like, how does this happen? And nobody's touching that. Everybody wants to talk about it in this 1,000-foot view. um Selmo Fudd, good morning. Good morning, brother. Good morning. I hope you and Seiko had a great Easter. I was wishing everybody a happy Easter. Hope you guys had a great Easter. Hope you guys had a great family time. So I hope you guys did well. But what are we gonna do with all this debt, right? Um, and where's it going? And where's this big flood of money coming from, right? I mean, do you just wipe out everybody's debt and say, we're going to give you less in return for your dollar? Um, like I don't know. Stats to I'm sorry, 769, I believe. Followers over 2,400 watch hours. Let me just double check this. Let me double check this and make sure that I'm good here. What the hell? What the heck was that? I want that. Oh, damn. Pulling up the wrong app. Trying to get stats off of something that ain't even the right app. 769. 769 subs and 2,329 watch hours. So we went up. We went way up. Dr. Rob, Selmo, Ken, 6 Eyes, Selmo. So yeah, I mean, what are we gonna do with all this debt? That's the thing. Oh, there was a hack. Who got hacked this weekend? Was it Sushi Swap? Sushi Swap. I don't have the article, but Sushi Swap, I believe, got hacked yesterday for a lot of money. Let me pull this up and see what we have, what I have on that. But yeah, there was a hack this weekend. I believe it was Sushi Swap who got nailed. And it was big too. It was a big one. Yeah, Sushi Swap hacked for 3.5 mil. 3.5 mil was stole from Sushi Swap this weekend. Yesterday actually. So that's a big one. So be careful out there on them swaps, guys. They're not always safe when you talk about bridging your currency over and trading on swaps and things like that. It can get nasty. Sup, brother. So yeah, like trading on them swaps can get real nasty, guys. Be careful out there. Make sure that you're securing your wallets. Make sure you're disconnecting from them swaps after you make a trade. those hacks scare man, the sun's right in my eyeballs. Can't those hacks scare me. Yeah, they scare me too. Like I'm very cautious of where I trade. Um and a lot of it has to do around with all these hacks, man. And I we got to be careful. Um they are scary. They're saying that global crypto market cap in 2030 will be 4 trillion. I believe that. I believe that, Selmo. I believe in 2030 we will get to that 4 trillion mark. I think that this next bull run, which will probably happen in 2025 now, the way we keep kicking this can down the road. I think that we'll get there. I think that this is going to be the biggest bull run that anybody has ever seen. And then I think you're going to have regulation, and then I think you're going to have mass adoption. And once mass adoption comes, I think the big financial institutions will come in, and I think that's where you're going to kick it up to that $4 to $6 trillion market range. That's why I did my homework. I did my homework on Satos, and I'm sure there's others. Yeah, you have to do your homework on these swaps, guys, and in these blockchains and stuff, because yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough out here. They just keep getting hacked. But yeah, I think 4 trillion, guys. 4 trillion in 2030 is probably not a is probably pretty conservative estimate based on what's coming. I think big financial institutions are coming. I don't think we're that far away from that. I think we're a couple regulations away from big financial institutions coming in. Big financial institutions are already in. Uh, Quorum is a blockchain. You know, JP Morgan developed that blockchain. So they didn't develop that blockchain for no reason. So big financial institutions, big time investors are already in. It's just a matter of getting that final push and getting people comfortable enough to trade cryptocurrency and safe. But when you got here's the problem, guys. Cryptocurrency is not doing itself any favors. When we got things going on like Sushi Swap, and we got things going on like all these rug pulls, and we got things going on with this negative news and crypto all the time, it's not doing itself any favors. But the good part about it is that more and more people are hearing about crypto. They say, I always say, no advertisement is bad advertisement. So sometimes as we hear the downside to cryptocurrency and where we're at, the good part about it is that people are starting to understand what cryptocurrency is and starting to hear about it. But I think big institutions are coming, and when they come, they're going to flood the market with money. Was gonna do the NFT thing. Then you see what you see what happened. Listen, man, NFTs are getting crushed right now. Yeah, NFTs are absolutely getting crushed, man. Yeah, BTFA. Yeah, that I was suspect of that project from jump, man. Day one. I didn't necessarily feel I invested in a Bandex on a BNB side. Was as far as I went with BTFA. And when they did their little thing over there on the BNB side and then migrated over to the ETH side, you know, I was out at that point. Like, I didn't even look at any of their NFTs. I wasn't really buying NFTs. Like I didn't really. And if you look at OpenSea right now and you look at where a lot of the NFTs are right now, like a lot of the NFT projects that are launching right now, like they're at the floor. They're literally at the floor. But I will say that I think Amazon's going to play a big role in NFTs moving forward. And I think that Amazon is going to put a big jolt behind the NFTs in a different way. They're going to shed a different light onto NFTs. And when that Amazon marketplace for NFTs launches, I think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be bigger than what anybody expects. And I think Amazon's just going to continually build off of that. And we all know that Amazon has money to throw around. We all know that they have money to burn, right? And when you have money to burn, you're able to produce things and take a loss for a little while, and then corner the market. And Amazon can do that. Amazon definitely can do that. I still think it can be a good I still think it can be a good investment. You just gotta do the future. My future, what I think the future of NFTs are, it's going to be all about owning an NFT where you have the ability to have the physical product, and NFTs are going to play a really big role in blockchain gaming with the owning of assets. So I think that's going to be huge in this industry, because right now if you play an Xbox and stuff like that, and you or just a game on the computer, you're buying assets, and then when you're done playing the game, you don't own them. There's nothing you can do with them. You just spent your money, right? You're just done. And then so I think that NFTs are going to play a big role in the gaming piece of this ecosystem when it comes to crypto. Owning physical products that you're able to go pick up with your NFT, I think is going to be huge. And data storage in NFTs, I think, are going to be huge. And real like a use case is going to be huge. I think that all your data now that is stored like in clouds and stuff like that is actually going to be stored in NFTs. And I think you're going to own your own data. Like when it's time for you to go to the doctors or something like that, your medical records are going to be inside of an NFT, and you're going to be able to transfer them. I think all of that stuff is coming. I think it's all closer than what we think. But I think NFTs have a great upside to them. I just think that it's going to take us a minute. Much like crypto, it's going to take us a minute to get there. Quant, guys, watch Quant. Pay attention to Quant. Quant's got a lot of stuff coming out. As much as we may not like where the governments are going with CBDCs and centralized banking, Quant's going to play a key role in all of this. None of this gets done without Quant. So watch Quant. Even it's one of these things is you may not like where you're going, and you may not like how we're going to get there, but make money at the same time. And Quant's the only application out there right now that can bring all this together. So pay attention to Quant. Looking here, what else? In HBAR starting to work closer and closer with the United States government. Holy red on the hourly. What the hell? Bitcoin just dropped about $20 in about 5 minutes. What the heck's going on around here? Well, damn, the market just turned red. I don't know what just happened, but Bitcoin just dropped off about $30 since we just were talking about NFTs. And Ethereum looks like it pulled back about 20. Damn, what happened? Market's opening. Let's check these pre-markets again. Oh, that's what happened right there. See that? That's what happened. Pre-markets all turned red. When we started talking, they were the only one that was red was the NASDAQ. They're all in red now. All it takes is a one hit wonder. One hit wonder for the NFT game. Somewhat, I agree. Same with crypto, right? Like all it takes is a one hit wonder and make you $1 million. You know what I mean? And you know, I mean, think about if you hit SHIB, right? If you hit SHIB, you know, when it was just a meme coin that was rolling out, right? And you held on to that, you put $1,000 in there, you never got work again. You know, that's the thing with crypto, that it only takes, you only have to hit once, right? It's kind of like the lotto. You only have to hit once, but boy, when you hit, you hit. Been looking at ApeCoin. You been looking at ApeCoin? I owned ApeCoin, Selmo, and I sold it. Here's the thing. I can't get on board. After watching the documentary of the Bored Ape Yacht Club, can't get on board with them guys, man. There's a lot. If you haven't watched that documentary, I suggest you do. It's on YouTube. I just can't get on board with them guys, man. I mean, there's certain things that I draw the line on, and that's definitely. I'm not going to tell you, because if you didn't watch it, you should. But I can't get on board with that. It's ApeCoin not doing too bad though. But I owned it, and after that documentary, I sold it. Good morning, Seiko. Let's see, what else do we have? There was something else I was gonna go over with you guys today. Can't remember what it was. I just drew a blank. There was something else I was gonna go over with you guys today. But you know, let's look at you guys know this stream as you read across the bottom is brought to you by MMAI, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of this price action that we have. This price action right here for MMAI sitting at 303802. Remember, guys, when you look at it on CoinMarketCap, this is a combination of all of the DEXs and the centralized exchanges together. So it takes an average. If you look at the DEX, it's probably higher than this on DEX tools. It's probably just a slight bit higher. So MMAI makes MMAI marketplace. Yeah, that's what we wanted to talk about. The MMAI marketplace. I knew there was something. So when we look at this, you know, sitting at 303.803. Not too bad price action at all. We seem to be hanging on really well. The 7-day chart there. You see, we're trading sideways pretty good. And you know, we had a couple pumps. We almost got, you know, we sat in the forest for a minute. But there's two things I want to talk to you guys about MMAI. One is the marketplace, you guys, where it's coming out April 28th, 29th. Look it up. But I think it's the 29th. I could be wrong though. So but that's coming out, and when that comes out, guys, we really have to understand what that is. And I typed in there wrong. So we're gonna get a chance to see what we bought. What we bought. Why isn't this coming up for me? As far as properties go, guys, and we're gonna get a chance to get that reveal. We're gonna get a chance to see what we bought. But I look at the property at the marketplace so much bigger than that. I think that this is where we're going to get a chance to see exactly what we build out for the future, right? It's right here. Of how we're going to trade NFTs and how we're going to get rentals on there and all that stuff, right? I think so. This is so much bigger than just the actual properties themselves. I think this is setting the future for how that marketplace is going to look, right? I think so. I think when we look at this, you got to look at it in a bigger aspect, right? And also, we know that we also know that there's going to be in-game purchases, things like that when these games roll out, and I'm assuming that they're going to take place on the marketplace. My trillion. You guys are crazy. I think that they'll probably take place on the marketplace, and that's going to be a big deal as well. So this marketplace is rolling out April 28th. So I was a day off, but April 28th, guys, this marketplace is going to open. So the thing that we have in front of us right now is that we're going to be able to see what properties that we own if you own a key to the city, right? That's the most important piece. So right now, that's what we have in front of our face. But I want you to think about this a little bit bigger. I want you to think about this in the terms of this is pushing the metaverse forward, right? This is pushing it to the point where, okay, so now you have your properties, right? So now what do you do with them? Well, you're going to rent them, right? Or you're going to do whatever you want to do with them, or you're going to open them up yourself. This is giving you the ability to get one step closer than that, right? So you guys are crazy. So this is giving you the ability to get one step closer than that, right? So I think so think about it in that term. Yeah, we're going to see our properties. Now we're going to figure out what we're going to do with our properties, depending on what you meant. And then we're going to figure out how we're going to push this thing forward, right? But on April 28th, what we have is we have the reveal of them properties, right? We're going to see what we own. I'm pretty sure there'll be some swapping back and forth going on between the 28th and when everything actually settles in and it actually opens up for the marketplace. I'm pretty sure there'll be some swapping back and forth going on, things like that. But I think this is where it's at, guys. This is what the community is asking for, is this marketplace, and boom, there it is. April 28th, we're gonna open it up, right? It's been a hot topic of conversation in the community. People want to see what they got in their NFTs. So now we're gonna see it. And you got the Pure Wallet developments coming out as well. That Pure Wallet's going to go to production here pretty soon, and it's going to have a soft launch so that we can get it on that Apple Store. So, so we're going, that's all coming. Supposedly, within the next couple of weeks. So, there's a lot going on. We said quarter 2 through quarter 4, which means the rest of the year is going to be MMAI's year. And they're starting the quarter off nice with this NFT marketplace and soon to be soft launch of the wallet. So really we're on it, guys. This is a big deal. On April 28th, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a party somewhere, either Twitter Space or YouTube or somewhere. I'm pretty sure that none of us are just gonna let this date slide on by without having a party. So maybe it'll be in Telegram, maybe it'll be on YouTube, maybe it'll be on Twitter, but I'm pretty sure that we're all gonna get together and do something somewhere. I don't think we're gonna let this slide on by without doing nothing. Our community's way too strong for that. Community's way too tight for that. So I'm pretty sure we're going to do something. It's just a matter of what, we'll work the details out with that. But it's here. It's time. It's here. We have a date. And we're going to be ready to rock and roll on the 28th. And we're going to see what everybody got. We're going to see Dr. Rob's bus. He's going to get a bus in a taxi cab. And Waddy's going to get a garbage truck. So there it is, guys. For whoever wants to reveal what they meant. Yeah, I think so. I think we gotta have a party though, right? We all got to get together. I mean, even if people aren't really willing to come out and say I got this or I got that, it's still a good day. It's still a good day in the MMAI community. So it's one of them days we gotta celebrate a little bit. Celebrate our accomplishments, guys. Accomplishments are hard to come by all the time, and they take a lot of work. So celebrate your accomplishments, and the 28th will be a big accomplishment for MMAI. So we're gonna, I'm pretty sure we'll celebrate. I'm pretty sure we'll do something. Menaceburg market's dropping like a fly. What the hell just happened? This market is just getting smoked right now. Bam. XXI, just like that. This market is getting smoked. But you notice on these red days when this market's getting smoked like that, like I don't even pull my wallet up because I've DCA'd into all the projects I want to DCA into. I really don't even look at my wallet. So, we'll see. But damn, this market's getting smoked. Whew. I hate to leave you guys now. Stock market's getting toasted too. Damn. Okay. It may be a buy-in day today, guys. Love to see blood. Hey, you see this color red right here? This looks like money to me. Did bone drop? Let's take a look at see where bone is. Where is bone? $106. It's almost buying zone for me. 106. I told you guys 106. I buy anything 106 and below. I'm buying. I buy for my short-term bag. It's almost buying zone. Damn. And smoke, guys. This is not good, but I'm with you, XXI. This market right here, when I see a market like this, I see money. I see money. Buying opportunities. Yeah, this to me is money. Like a lot of people run away from this. Not me. I look at it. I'm like, okay, what am I buying today that's going to either double or 10x depending on what I have later on in the future. This all looks like money to me. Looking for 99. I don't know if you're going to get 99 cents. Man, my gut instinct is telling me, my gut instinct's telling me Bone will dip on. I don't know if it's gonna go to 99 cents though, Ken. That's a big dip, but we'll see. 99 cents. I'll 90. If it goes to 99 cents, I'll double my investment on my short term bag. Seriously, Daniel, for a for a second for a second time, like this. The sun's right in my eyes now. Um, like this, people gotta the do this. However, homework. They do gotta do their homework. XXI. People got to do their homework on this stuff. Like if you're looking to get rich in a month in crypto, it's not gonna happen for you. You got to do your homework. Not right now. Not right now. Agree, Ken. Yes, XXI. Yeah, these are opportunities, guys. Opportunities right here, guys. If Bone goes down to 99 cents like you guys wanted to, I'll literally double my short term bag. I'll double it. I'll double my investment, I should say. So that is the zone where I said that I would double the investment that I put into my short term bag at $1. From what I'm DCAing into now, I'll double it up. So I'm in. Yeah, this just got me excited. I gotta go to work, and I'm excited about the market. Like, damn, come on, I'm be in this market all day. But look, guys, we got a Twitter space today at 12 with Dr. Rob. We're gonna talk MMAI. There's a couple projects that are coming out that we're gonna do, that I'm gonna do some promotion for. I know there's one of the same that Dr. Rob and Austin are doing promotion for as well. Remember that we're doing promotion. Remember that pre-sales may or may not be a good opportunity for you. They may or may not work out for you. But remember, promotion is promotion, guys. So keep that in mind. As you're looking at these things, keep that in mind. And as you guys see this market just flip like this, look at these as opportunities, take advantage of these opportunities, and go ahead and DCA into the projects that you're already in. If you were looking at projects that you wanted to open up a new position in, look at that. Figure out what your entry point's going to be, and then make that entry at your price level. But don't let these opportunities pass you by if you can. This is why we say cash is a position, right? Without having cash on the side, you cannot DCA your way into these projects, and you cannot have money on the side to buy in. So make sure that you have money on the side. Cash is a position, guys. What is the next what is the next pre-sale coming your way, Francis? We'll let you know as soon as it's out, man. It starts with an M. It's probably Metropolitan. It's you gotta have money on the side, guys. Gotta have money on the side. And cash is a position. We've talked about this for a while. Do not be 100% in this market, because you're going to miss out on opportunities like this and other opportunities that are going to come your way to DCA and really bolster your bags. I just said it, Francis. I just said it. If you listen close enough, I just said it. I said it's probably Metropolitan. But if you look at this, guys, you gotta have your money on the side to do this, right? You gotta really have cash. So don't be 100% in this market or any other market ever, because things like this happen. And if you don't got money, then you can't be in it. You know, you're going to be stuck with what you got. And be stuck with what you got. So, you said probably. Yeah, you're right, Francis. I did say probably. Um, so, guys, but the market took a turn as we were talking. Go back, look at your bags, figure out where your DCA points are. You may hit them today, you may not. You may hit them today, you may not. And you know, we're gonna let you guys go this morning. I got to get some work done. But be careful out here, guys. Be careful, and try not to trade too much on these swaps, like sushi swap and stuff like that. They keep getting hacked, and I don't want any of you guys to lose your money. Do I do a general space in the morning tomorrow? We wait for yours. I have a general space tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. I think I don't know. I'll call you, Rob. I'll call you. I have to make a couple phone calls at work, and then I'll call you. Better late than never. But never late is better, brother Timsky. But no, we're about to wrap this up. Daniel got that. Daniel got that covered. Doc. All right. Cool. We take that off of Doc. Doc works hard, man. Doc works hard. So if we can take a space here or there off of Doc's shoulders, you know, that'll be a good thing. Doc works hard, man. Make sure everyone is subscribed. Yes, Francis. Please make sure everybody is subbed. Make sure you hit that button. Make sure you hit that bell. Make sure you share this out. Let's get this thing up. You guys know that when we get monetized here and we get up to 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subs, we're gonna do a giveaway. We're going to give away $750. We're going to do it for three people, $250 a piece for three people. And you know, we're going to do a live StreamYard picker. We're going to get that done. We're going to have a little party. We're going to do it. We're going to do it right. So, you know, share this out. Let everybody know to sub. And let's go ahead and get this done. You know, XXI needs to talk about all of these coins. Yeah, XXI he gonna have to talk on a space Tuesday night. I want you to bring us up to date on Sados. Indeed, Daniel. Indeed, Daniel. I feel you, Doc. Yeah, Doc be working, man. Multitasking. I can't multitask. I got to get on a conference call. But all right, guys, I'll let you guys go for the morning. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for spending your morning with me. The market took a turn, guys. Took a turn for a buyer's market, guys. This is a buyer's market right now. It went from a hold tight market to a buyer's market real quick. So really pay attention to what's going on. And like I said, have them entry points. Have them entry points for yourselves, guys, and your DCA points. Don't just do this crap blindly. You know, have a plan and have a strategy. And know where your dollar amount, know where your dollar prices are. Like you guys heard me talking, like bone is 106 for me. Like I know, you know, as soon as it hits 106, I know exactly what I got to do. Take the thinking out of your trading. Have a clear plan. And know what you're doing. That way you're not wasting your money. And you know where you're going with it. So have a clear plan on when you're buying, when you want to buy, what them levels are, and how you're going to manipulate your wallets to make them look like you want them to look. So with that, guys, be careful out here today, and appreciate your time. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me in the morning. We'll do this again tomorrow, and you guys have a great day.